Hi fam, hi fam, hi fam. I thought I was going to be a few minutes late because I accidentally deleted the title and stuff. So I'm going to wait for a few minutes for you guys to join. Hope everybody's day was well. Mine has been good. My grandson has stayed tonight with me and my son. My son is cooking dinner. I told you he was a chef. So he's cooking dinner. And I'm watching American Ninja Warrior Jr. I told you guys I love that show. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lynn. I hope your day was well. For you that's coming in and don't really know what this live is about, every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Martin. I'm sorry. Hello. Every Saturday p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Lisa. Lady. Hi from NYC. Hi, Tina. Oh, no, Tina. Oh, okay, Martina. Okay. Hi, Martina. Every night, every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a craft with me. And hi, Jacksonville, Florida, and California. Oh, you know what, guys? Those are, well, New York I've been to, Florida I've been to. I've never been to California, but I really, really want to go there. So maybe soon I will get to Cali, as they call it. So every Saturday at 7 p.m. we'll do a craft with me in High Louisiana. And this Saturday we are doing our Valentine's Day wreath. Okay. So this is a Dollar Tree wreath form. Dollar Tree has, hey, Baton Rouge. Dollar Tree has two sizes of wreaths. They have a 14-inch, which this is, and they also have a 12-inch wreath. So you can see the difference. So you could do, I told you, you can do a 12-inch, a 14, or any size in between. And I said that you also can, go ahead and paint yours if you want it painted. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into our DIY, guys. I hope you guys are ready. I also told you guys that you can pre-cut your mesh. Now I have something to say. I said something wrong when I was giving y'all materials. So I was saying both of these was mesh, but they're not. This one is tulle, and this one right here is mesh. Now, normally you make these type of wreaths with this mesh right here, but my Dollar Tree, I went to 3 Dollar Tree, and none of them had this mesh. Hi from Miami. Fort Hood, Texas. My daughter graduated boot camp from there. And they only had the tools. So I said I was going to use all Dollar Tree items for this DIY. So I am using tulle to make my wreath. But if you have mesh, please feel free to use it. And you would probably do the roll method instead of the scrunching method with the mesh. Or you can do the scrunching method as well. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what I've gotten, and I'm going to show you what I've done. I'm going to do some, come on. I'm sorry. Come on. All right, there you go. Hello, Georgia. And Miami, Arkansas. Yes. So if you have this mesh, please feel free to use it. I wish I did have it because it would have been easier to work with, but I think what I did is good. I also told you you needed some to accessorize your wreath with. And I have a few things here. Not use all of them, but I'm just going to give you some ideas just in case you don't have your stuff tonight and you want to do your wreath later. Okay, Dollar Tree has these little love signs right here that have glitter. I think I'm going to use this, but I'm not for sure. So they have this. They have this arrow, and this arrow has something on it, something about a mermaid or something. But I fouled it off. So if you want to paint on it, you have a clean, smooth surface. So you could use the arrow. I have these from last year, but you know, I'm quite sure they still have them. These little heart picks. Dollar Tree has this heart right here this year, and they have it also in pink. So I picked this up. I didn't pick it up in pink. They also have this welcome sign, and this is what I really think I'm going to go with. This welcome sign right here. They have this welcome sign, but it's attached together by this ribbon, but I think I'm going to cut each individual one of them off. But we're going to see. They also have, give you a couple of more things. They also have signs like this right here. And if you want them to fit inside your wreath, because of course square doesn't go in circle, what you can do is once you get everything set up, you can take and you can cut the edges, cut the square off this part right here, and it'll be inside. It'll be a circle again, so it won't see a square. They have this banner. It's a welcome banner. They have this one, and where they have one thing that I really love. Oh, here it is. These love signs. I love these love signs. If anyone is getting married, I would suggest you go and buy as many of these as you can and DIY them for your tables. This could be a great way to use a centerpiece. I see this as a centerpiece inside a floral arrangement or something. And you can also do and put flowers, get the individual little flower buds and glue up here. So this right here is endless possibilities, not just for Valentine's Day, but I would say for a wedding as well. And you're going to need some Chanel stems and some ribbons. I already cut my ribbon into 6-inch pieces. So here we go. I'm going to reposition you guys so that we can start. You ready to go? All right. I'm sorry, guys. That was my son. Okay, we're going to reposition you. Let's see. All right, here we go. So the first thing that I had got, I ordered this right here from Amazon, guys. It was a set. It came with this mat. It came with this acrylic ruler. It came with this right here, and and 5 more blades. So what I did was I took 3 of my meshes and I put them together. I just put whatever complemented each other together. And guys, getting one of these makes your job very easy, much easier than hand to cut with the scissors. So I just took and I measured it out. I measured 8 inches out, and then I just cut. It's just that easy. And I just cut. Okay, guys. Now, of course, you know I've already cut some. So I'm going to talk a little bit and work while you guys cut some out. And if you already have yours cut out, then let me know so I can just go on to the next step. Now, like I said, this right here is tulle, and it has a lot of glitter on it, but I think it looks really good on the wreath. I'm gonna cut one more, guys, and then I'm gonna move to the next step. Okay, and here we go. All right, so we have those cut. I'm gonna just put this off to the side. And guys, I did the same thing with the ribbons. I put ribbons together like this. Put all 3 ribbons together like this, and or 4. It just depends. And I laid it out, and I cut it at 6.5 inches. Now I cut it at that because if you want to tail your ribbons, it won't be real short. And what I mean by tail, I mean just flip it in like this. And see this ribbon right here, you could tell it's not really a good quality ribbon, but I just want to show you guys. And it's hard to cut this. But this is what I mean by tailing. Oh, nope, I did it the wrong way. I always do this sometimes. But that's fine too. If you wanted the pointy ends, that's fine. But let me show you what I mean by tails. I always cut it at the wrong way. I think that's it. Yes, this is it. And this is what I mean by tail right here. So if you want to tail your ends, you can do that. But with me, I'm not tailing mine. I may go back and tail it later, but right now I don't have no plans to do it. So, but this just makes it a finished, polished look right here, like this. And so I cut these at 6.5 inches so that when I tail it, it won't be too short to go with the mesh. Well, this is tulle. If I keep referring to this as mesh, guys, I'm sorry. It is tulle, and I hope you guys found mesh to work with. But if you did it and you found tulle as well, it will work and it looks good. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to take, I have 3 different kinds in mine, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to, let me get my Chanel spoon. I'm using silver. And I'm going to take and turn the right side up of the tool, and you're just going to grab it from either side, and you're going to pull it in like that. And then I hold it in my finger. I take another one. This particular tool right here is kind of thick. The ones with the hearts on it is much thicker than the one like this. And then here's, I take this one. Now guys, if you have mesh and you actually want to do the roll method, what happens is when you cut it, it automatically will curl up, and you just would take it and roll it like this. Just roll it, and it'll be in this little round bulb like that, and then you would just put it together with this right here. And I'm going to just put that right there. And I'm doing 2 of each mesh. I mean tool. 2 of each tool I'm doing. This. Okay. So I have my 6 pieces right here. And I just fluff it out like that. And then I go in and I take, this has majority red in it. So I'll go in and I'll find something pink that I like. So I have this one, and I have put this one in there. And then I'm going to throw a red in here like that. And then one of these. And so I put a lot of ribbon in here. I do use a lot of ribbon in mine because I think ribbon makes the wreath really good. And so then once I have what I want, I pinch the ribbon together in the middle like this. Like this. So you put all of it together. And then I sit it like on it like this on top of the tool. So when you're looking at it, your ribbon is at the top and the right side is faced up on the ribbon. Like this. And I know it looks like a lot, but it comes out really pretty. And then you're going to take your chenille stem and you're going to put the chenille stem on, you're going to hook it, you're going to lay it flat like this on top of it, and you're going to bring the two ends around. So you're going to secure it in the back of that little poof thing, the thing that you just made. Okay, so now you have this right here. And so the next thing you do is you're going to pull these out to try, fluff it up. Turn this. Just like this. And then you'll have something that looks like this. And then sometimes I just pull it up like this to fluff it up even more. So when I put it on the wreath form, it sits right. So we have this. All right, so I'm going to do another one like that with you guys. And then we're going to move on. So I'm taking it with the right side up, and I'm just taking each side and doing it. Like I said, this one right here is a little bit hard to do because this one is a hard tool. Some people can do this with one hand and do it right in the middle, but I can't do that. They do this right like this. They go right in the middle, but I found it's easier to go out on the sides and bring all of it in together at once. And as you can see, it's a lot of glitter fall out. Okay, guys, I want to talk a little bit while we're working about next week's craft with me. I'm trying to think what to do. I have one of y'all that has written me and asked me to do my version of the perfume bottles that people are making. And I do have 2 perfume bottles up on the channel. They're lighted boxes. But I was in the Dollar Tree and I was looking for something to make a bottle with. And lo and behold, what I was looking for, I can never find in my Dollar Tree. And that's the little containers, the pull-out drawers. I can never find them in my Dollar Tree whatsoever. I can find the lipstick ones and stuff like that, but I can never find the actual little drawer ones. So I walked the whole Dollar Tree to look to see what I can find, and I found something. Don't know if it's going to work, but I found something and I am eager to test it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out probably tomorrow and see if it will work, what I have in my mind. And if it does work, then we're going to do a perfume bottle next week, a glam perfume bottle. Now, if it doesn't work and I have more kinks that I have to work out, then trying to think what we can do. Y'all let me know what some things that you might want to do if we can't get the perfume bottle up and running. Let me know let me know, right now. Hi, Lori in England. I see you all the time. Thank you so very much for being a faithful YT family member. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you bunches. Oh, and that made me think of something, guys. I am in the process of designing t-shirts and sweatshirts for our channel. And what I'm trying to do is have the phrase on it that I love you phrase. And then with the design on the dollar, I have a little special treat that I want to do in our name. So I'm trying to work on that, and hopefully that'll be up soon, up and running soon. And so here we are again. Oh, thank you. You call me beautiful. Thank you so much. So here's that. Now, of course, guys, I made a lot of these already, so it will go quicker. And I'm going to do, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 2 more because there's 6 sections. And I want the different ones in each section. And the goal is when you're putting all 6 of these together, whether it's the mesh or the tulle, is to not put the same color next to each other. That's your goal or mission. I don't know why I always use military slang with you guys. I really love my my military career, and I think that if my health would have stayed, I probably would have retired from the military instead of going out medically. Well, I know I would have. That or Department of Corrections, because I love both of those jobs. And the Army afforded me to do both of them when I was National Guard. And now we're going to grab some ribbon. There was something else I wanted to talk with you guys about. But I'm excited about the apparel. I'm really excited about that. And guys, I'm just going to do, we're going to do probably a couple of more Valentine's Day DIYs. And then we're going to move on past that to other DIYs, other types of DIYs. But I'm just trying to go ahead and get all of our Valentine's Day stuff out the way, because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And like I said, guys, if you want to, you can tail your ribbon. I think for me personally, with the ribbon being short, I don't really see the need to really tail them. But if you want to make it a more polished look, you can. But I found that on the reform that it doesn't look bad at all. All right, so I'm going to move all this stuff out the way. Oh, and guys, I even used this ribbon from Christmas in there. And I think that is so gorgeous. And of course, I am going to make another wreath. I'm going to make a larger one. But for time purposes, I just wanted to do the 14-inch one. And also, guys, this right here is a Christmas bow as well. And all I did with this was I just pulled it apart, and I used the individual pieces like this as part of ribbon as well. Oh, I missed that. It'll come back in just a second. You see all my glitter. I'm glitterified. And this is the ruler thing that came with this set from Amazon. So if you're interested in it, I don't think it was that expensive. Maybe $20-something, if that. I think it was around $20 or so. All right, so this is locked. I don't need that anymore. I'll keep the scissors up here. And I'm going to bring the reform. And I am going to use this thin glittery ribbon right here for my tie, for my hanger piece. And I just decided to go ahead and just put this on. It's no place right now. I'm going to actually loop it around one of the hooks, but I wanted to just let it free hang for now. And okay, guys, and if you looked at the supply, everyone has popped their pants off at least once. When was the last time you popped your pants? I know that's not a troll. I know that's not a troll over here acting a fool. I know that's not. I know we don't have anybody up here that's causing chaos or trouble, because I will fuss you out and make you look itty bitty tiny. So if you are up here, before you post anything else, you need to poof pow and be gone. I don't have time for it. And I'm sorry, guys, for having to say that. Okay, so the reform has little sections right here. You see this section? This is a section right here, between here and here. And I wouldn't put no more than 4 little bundles in between. And this is 4 bundles right here. And that is like really full. Now you can squeeze one more in here if you want. So you can squeeze 5, but I wouldn't go no more than 5 little poof sections. And but I think that is really, really full right there. Thank you, Angie. Is that Nathan Lejeune? Is that somebody that's been rude? If it is, somebody block them for me, please, because we don't have time for that. Okay, so I have this. And now I'm going to bring over some of my little poof things that I made. I made different ones. Some with more red in it and some with more pink. All right. So I have these, well, they're in the way right there. Y'all can't see. I'll just bring them over a little bit, like a set at a time. 1, 2, 3. I think it's a red one. 4. Okay. So I have these 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my poof. I'm going to find my chenille stem, both ends. This one right here is a little off because the ribbon came out, so I had to redo it. So okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to stick one part down the second. Wait, let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you see these 2 in the middle right here? Right here. So you're going to take your chenille stem. Let me get one that's a full one. You're going to take your chenille stem and you got 2 of them in the back, just like this. And you're going to take them and you're going to take it through. You're going to put one on one side of the 2 in the middle and one on the other. So it'll be like this. It'll be like this. This right here is right there. Just like that. Come on. You see it? I hope you guys can see it. And then you're just going to twist it off. Do like 3 or 4 twists. And then you're going to just push it down. And you're going to shape it. And we're going to keep going around, putting all 4 of these on just like that. Opening up your chenille stem like this. And then we're going to place one on one side, one on the other in the middle, on the things in the middle. We're going to flip it over. And we're going to give it like 4 twists. And guys, that's what we're going to do all the way around and keep pushing it. And we'll shape it once we get all of them on. So that's what I want to do. We're going to talk. I'm going to work and talk while we're going. And if you guys are going along with me, just continue to put your set little puff ball things on. And we will talk and have just chit chat. But yes, guys, please send me things that you want me to do on our channel, things that you want me to try to recreate. I have a Z Gallery piece that I want to recreate, and I think it's going to work out. I went and got all the stuff from the Dollar Tree to make it. Okay, let's see. So that's 4, but I think I can put one more right in here. So I'm going to put one more in here. So like I said, you can do between 4 and 5 in this in that little section. I want to see what some of you guys are writing while I'm doing this. I'm going to start out with 4 to see if 4 works, and then I'll go from there. So guys, I really have had fun doing this. I know it's only been 2 weeks, Thank you, Tina. I mean, yeah, Tina, but it's spelled with an E. Is it still Tina? I sure will. Um, Joy asked me to share the link to where I got the mat set from, and I sure will. I will add that link. I will add that link down in the description box so you guys can have it, so you can go and buy one. The whole set, I thought it was a good deal to get all this right here for the amount that it was. And like I said, I don't think it was that expensive either. And so it's a good investment, especially if not even if you're just going to be making wreaths. You can cut fabric with this. Detroit. Yes, I know it's probably cold in Detroit. It's cold here too. I went outside once today and it was cold. And I didn't go all the way out either. Nope. My body can't take the cold weather. Right now, my fireplace is on in my bedroom. Barbados. Hi, Barbados. Hi, hi, hi. I'm so excited when I see where you guys are from, because it's like it amazes me of how far and wide our family is. I mean, it's just, it amazes me, and I know you guys don't believe me, but it sends chills to know that all you guys are watching and that you are enjoying what we do, and that I am doing something right for the channel. I guess that's what I want to say. So I thank you in abundance from the bottom of my heart. If I had $1 million and I could give each one of y'all just 100, I would do that. Jackson, Michigan. So how you have your own summer? She says she has her own summer right now in Michigan. And guys, you can see this project doesn't take long. The longest part about the project is actually cutting all of the pieces out. Birmingham. Is that Birmingham, New York? I haven't heard of that one. Oh. Girl, I get them too. So I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I take medication for mine because I had cervical cancer, and I had to have a full hysterectomy from having cervical cancer, and so everything is gone. I know you women know what I mean when I say everything is gone. And so I have them too. If I run out my medicine for some reason, I just don't go out and get it, or I'm not feeling well or something, or I just miscalculate, you know, when I need to refill it, and I miss it. Oh God, them hot flashes hit me like I be having night sweats. So I know. Yes, she has her own private summer. And I trust me, I be having mines too. And I do not like it. I'm an irritable soul when I don't have my estrogen. Southern Illinois. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't remember it, but when I was about 2 years old, 1 or 2 years old, I lived in Chicago, Illinois for about 6 months. And the only thing I can remember, I'm thinking I had to be about 3 if I'm remembering, because 2, I don't know if I would have been able to remember it. But all I can remember is living on this hill, and the hill was like so steep. when you would go on it. But that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember the house. I don't remember anything else but just that hill. And I really haven't been back to Chicago because my twin sisters, I'm not a twin, but I have sisters that are twins. And their father lives in, well, no, he lives in New Jersey. So no, I haven't been to Chicago in a while. And I'm quite sure I have people there that I know, but that's 3, that's 4. I'm going to show y'all how it's coming along. Barbados number 2 in the house. Hi, Barbados. Thank you. I hope you guys are doing a wreath as well. I hope some of you guys are doing it or taking notes to get yours done. But I'm getting ready to show you some of it. I'm getting ready to show you where I'm at because we're almost finished with it. As far as making the wreath itself, we're almost finished. So I wanted to show you guys, and then just fluff this up. So like I said, this is tulle, but as you can see, the tulle is coming out beautiful just as well as it would be if it's mesh. So, and I think these little squiggly things give it a little class. So we have 2 more sections to do. Right. So I guess, let me see. I guess I could ask you guys, what got you interested in doing crafts? What made you decide to be a DIYer? Thank you, Rosie. She said it's beauty, and Janet, and W as well. Like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get things that are beautiful. If you would go into Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and you saw a wreath like this in Michael's, along with what we're going to put on, you would pay $80 maybe for it, and $80 or $90, and that is like pure tea ridiculous. When I see those, I know the guy that makes the floor arrangements in my Michael's, and he's really good at it, but I'm not going to pay $89 for something that I can do myself. You just love, Sonia says she just love to create. Alton, Texas. No, Alton, was that Alton, Illinois? Alton, Illinois. Yeah, that's what that was. So does anybody have snow right now? Thank you, Sonia. I think it's Sonia. Maggie from Alton, Illinois. We're almost finished with this section, guys. My little granddaughter, Kijaya, she is, oh my gosh, she's so precious. Her mom sent me a picture of her. You know, they have those filters that you can use, like Snapchat has them and stuff. But she put my baby on one of those filters, and I was like, oh my God, no, you're not. And then she had a nerve to have on a little onesie that says, my grandmother, I get it from my grandmother. I get this beauty from my grandmother. And I told her that is her grandmother. That's not her yaya. That's her grandmother. Margie says she has retirement. I love to. Yes. Margie says she has snow. And yes, the creating part, like I don't know if you guys know, but I tell people when I started my channel that my mom is really the reason that this channel is up and running, because she instilled in me when we was growing up. People always thought we were so rich because every few months they would come to our house and we would have new furniture. Well, they thought it was new furniture, But in actuality, my mom reupholstered. She made our bedspreads. She made our curtains. She made pillows. She reupholstered our chairs. I mean, my mom is a great wizard, but she always tell me now that I have surpassed her, and I said, no, mom, I can never surpass you. You always amazes me what you come up with. And so she is one that